Hey everybody, I'm back with another video. Okay, so this is basically part one of semen retention is just a waste of time, just like celibacy and abstinence. Doesn't make your life any better. Doesn't make it any worse either. Well, actually, it kind of it does nothing but just really make things even more difficult. But I'm going to go ahead and get into it. The disclaimer is in the description box below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. So let's go ahead and get into the content, right? Okay, so this is the thing. Semen retention is basically you building a dam, and what you're doing is you're blocking the flow of the water, the flow of the river, so all of the water behind the dam is just like backed up, and all of the and everything in front of the dam is just pretty much just dried up or whatever, right? That's what semen retention is. It's just white people BS where they just want you to be sexually docile and shit like that. And apparently these niggas don't seem to get it. Like these people, they just come up with anything in order to try to get people to stop men and women from having sex with each other. They invented sex toys so that men and women will stop having sex with each other. They invented celibacy and abstinence and semen retention to stop men and women from having sex with each other. That's what all this shit is about. So what you need to understand about sex is like this, right? Your brain produces a lot of hormones. Your gonads and your ovaries, they produce hormones too, right? But the thing is, you can't just store these hormones and you have them stored up and they're not being released. You have to let those hormones be released in order to keep circulation of blood flow throughout your body, right? So what I'm just trying to say is like this: sex generally is an adrenaline booster. It's an adrenaline booster and it's a hormone booster. So when you have sex, your blood flows faster, your hormones are being released, the hormones flow throughout your blood. Um, and it's pretty much a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's like I say, you have to have your hormones in your blood circulating every now and then. If your blood flow is stagnant and if your hormones are stagnant, that could probably be a bad thing. You could probably end up being stressed or maybe depressed. Um, it's just that when you're a human being, you have to feel things. You have to feel things. You're not a robot. You're not a robot. You're a human being. You are an organic being. So, like I said, sex is a normal part of everyday life. You can't stop sex. And I feel like half of all men that claim that they practice semen retention, I don't think those guys really practice semen retention at all. I think that what a lot of them do is they just don't jerk off or have sex for 2 weeks and then they go out and get pussy or whatever, and then they go back to not jerking off and not getting pussy again for another 2 weeks, and then claim, oh well, I've been doing semen retention for a month now. No, nigga, it's just the fact that you spend 2 weeks not getting a nut, or you pretty much basically wait every 2 weeks to get a nut. That's the only thing that you're doing. So, like I said, though, when you don't have sex for long periods of time, it causes headaches, it causes depression, it causes a lot of negative emotions because you're not releasing your hormones from your brain. You're not letting your gonads release hormones, and you're not letting your blood flow fast. Because, like I said, blood flow contributes to a lot of things. And when you mix it with hormones, that's something else. I just don't know how to describe it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the bullshit of semen retention, right? So like when I was making those videos about celibacy and abstinence, virginity, right? I summarized it up in a nutshell. It's pretty much like me just taking a doggy treat and put the doggy treat on the dog's nose, and I tell the dog that, oh well, you can't eat the doggy treat just yet. But the dog already did every trick in the book to get the doggy treat. You know what I mean? Like I made the dog go literally jump through hoops for the doggy treat. So then at the end, I reward the dog by putting the doggy treat on the dog's nose, and then tell the dog that the dog can't eat the doggy treat. So that's pretty much what celibacy and abstinence is in a nutshell. When women do that bullshit, and they try to come to men with that bullshit. So really, pretty much, guys, it's just pretty much you just having a doggy treat on your nose, and you can't eat it because the woman told you that you can't eat it, but you jumped through all the hoops that she told you to jump through, and you did every trick in the book, and it still wasn't good enough for her. But she just doesn't want you to have the treat just yet, even at the end. Now, the whole thing with semen retention again is just like you stopping flow of a river, and the river is supposed to naturally flow. So what you do is you sit up here, you pretty much build a dam, and you're just blocking all of the water, you're blocking all of the river flow, and so you're just backing up shit. And you're not doing nothing but just making damage to the ecosystem behind the dam, and bringing about damage to the ecosystem in front of the dam. That's what semen retention is in a nutshell. I don't see how you guys not see that. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing as fuck. And then my thing is this: like, if you're a guy and you're doing semen retention and you're on a date with a woman, do you really think that this woman is gonna sit up here and go out on a date with you and you on semen retention? So here's two things that can happen. Either this woman can take advantage of you being on semen retention, and you end up paying for all of the dates for 3 to 6 months straight until she gets tired of you, and then move on to a guy that got more money than you. Or she can do that, and then at the same time she can probably just be fucking on another man behind your back, because apparently you're on semen retention and you're not allowed to have sex. So this woman is not going to sit up here and date a man for 3 to 6 months straight and she can't have sex with him. So you took dick off the table. Now this woman, she just gonna sit up here. She gonna let your dumb ass pay for all of the dates, and then when you take her home, she go fuck another dude behind your back. You thinking that she's waiting on you until you're ready to stop doing semen retention, or until you ready to get married. No, that woman gonna be fucking a whole nother dude behind your back. I guarantee you. It's the same thing with a woman practicing celibacy and abstinence. That man go sit up here, he go fuck another woman behind your back, even though he paid for the date. But I mean, if a man got it good like that, he could pay to take you out on a date, and then he can just have some extra money, and he could just go pay for pussy once he take you straight home, because he can't have sex with you because you celibate and abstinent. Remember? Yeah, that's how that works. That's how that works. You guys have got to really start understanding that if you're a person and you're not sexually attractive, and you expect that practicing celibacy, abstinence, semen retention, you taking sex off the table, and you think that that's gonna bring all of the people that you couldn't attract before. If you think that it's gonna work like that, you're dead wrong. You're gonna struggle dating the opposite gender, no matter what type of non-sexual uh what's it called? what it doesn't matter what type of non-sexual hiatus that you put yourself on, you're not going to ever attract the people that you're always sexually attracted to. You're not going to attract the people that you're sexually attracted to by being on a sexual hiatus. You're just going to make things worse. You're going to waste time by being dry, sexually dry. Um, you're just backing up your hormones. You're backing up your blood flow. Um, you're just going to give yourself a headache. Sexual hiatus does not attract good people in your life. You only attract good people in your life based on your character. So if you really want the top shelf people in your life, you're going to have to be top shelf. You're going to have to be a top shelf person yourself in character and discipline. Sexual hiatus does not teach discipline. Sexual hiatus is just you just I don't know. I don't know what to call sexual hiatus. And I've already made like 3 or 4 videos about this, but I don't know. Like I really think that people that are on some type of sexual hiatus are just like weird, and they're not socially attractive people, and they think that they're going to end up being attractive by doing sexual hiatus, but you're only repelling everybody at the end of the day, especially the people that you're sexually attracted to. I guarantee you, no man is not going to sit up here and tell a beautiful, gorgeous woman that he's sexually attracted to that he's on semen retention. There's no way in hell he's going to do that. So it's just like you tell a woman that she's going to walk away from you, bro. I guarantee you. No woman doesn't want to be with a man she can't have sex with. Unless she's the type of woman that does not like men and she don't like dick. Now she probably may date your ass if you're on sexual hiatus, because that means she can get a free dates out of you and she don't have to sleep with you. So you're just making it easy for her to take advantage of you. Yep. Yep. But yeah, I really do think that most men and women that are on sexual hiatus, they're only just practicing it because really they're not selective people. They're not top shelf people. They're not selective people. Nobody wants them. Nobody's attracted to them. So yeah, they have to do that to make it seem like that they are valuable people, but really they're just reform male hoes, and they just feel like they already slept with so many people out of desperation or for all types of reasons. Now they think that sexual hiatus is just cleansing their body, but the damage is done. You cannot undo sex at all. You can't undo sex. You're just gonna have to just live with the damages. And that's it. And just try to pick better people. Sexual hiatus does not make you better at picking better people. All right. I think that's all I got for this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And that's it.